Testing. Welcome to episode 216 of Beauty Magazine, Sims 4 story of a once thriving, now struggling fashion magazine. Hello, Daniel. In our story, it is currently 2008. The magazine is 10 years old at that time. The magazine is struggling because in 2004 it was merged with another magazine after both this magazine and the other magazine were merged, and it's just it's a mess. Anyway, I'm kind of short on time tonight because I thought yesterday was my short night and that I was working in the morning today, and it turned out that I ended the stream last night, fell asleep sitting here while laying back, woke up about 4 o'clock to go to the bathroom. I come back here because I was going to turn off my alarm that was set for 4:30, and I look at my alarms and it says that the alarm for working in the morning was set for Monday, not today. Turned out that today I didn't start until 12:30, so I got to sleep in, but that meant that yesterday's stream did not go as long as it could have went, and that means that tonight I don't have a whole lot of time. You have a good night too there, Daniel. So I don't know what we're doing tonight, but it's going to be a quick one. Because originally I was supposed to work at 8 o'clock in the morning tomorrow, Monday. But we had a power outage that caused us to have to pull all the meat, pretty much everything that was cold had to be put into baskets and shoved into our reefer truck that's not connected to the power at the grocery store that I work at. And instead of starting at 8 tomorrow, I asked should I come in at 7 so that if it's still needing to be done, I can help my coworker put the stuff back on the shelf. And so I'm going in at 7 and not 8, which means I have less time than I would have had tonight. And in any case, let's... We left off with these three. Technically, the two of them, because we sent the doctor back home. In yesterday's episode, we did the Humor Festival. I'm not sure if I'm going to stick with this the whole time, or if I'm going to jump over and do a truck run or what, but we'll do something. Maybe I'll try building something. Let's see. I believe this was... Yeah, this is that lounge over here in the downtown tall building area of Ciudad Enamorada. Get our playlist link in here. Anybody here that matters? Let's see, Adeline Page is here. Morgan Knight's wearing a hat for some reason. Ingrid Ingram. That's the lady that was on the cover of the one magazine wearing green, I believe. Pablo and Oscar, the gnome dude. I don't know, maybe we'll build something. I'm not quite tired yet. I should be, but I'm not. Because, I'm pulling all that crap out of the damn... Scrambling to pull all kinds of... working at a grocery store, scrambling to pull all of the beef and chicken and pork and all that off of the wall and put it in grocery baskets to scramble the... I mean, I didn't do all of it. We had, like, baggers and stuff helping out, but... but the whole doing it fast when it's, like, at the end of your shift already. Anyway, I'm sure it will catch up to me. Is there any lots in this area that I want to rebuild? We currently have this one already over in Willow Creek. We can get rid of this. Or remove one in Willow Creek, one of the two. Oh, I turned that one into a... Or was it already a rental? It starts out as a rental. She made it a rental, didn't she? I think so. That's one of Nicole's... Hi, Emma Nicole buildings. I think I turned it into a rental, though, or some... What does it matter? Does it really matter? Just do something, okay? Let's clear out these lots that we're not using, okay? I think that's what I want to do. So that I have places to build in case I do want to build something. Yeah. Okay, that's a corner lot with... So this would be a good place to put some sort of retail building. Now that's my news station. You know what? Let's go over here and make this look a little better. I don't like the fact that I left that kind of... It suited my purpose when I was making the news thing, but let's at least make the outside of the building look like something. Oh yeah, got that going on. I think that's because it screws that up if I close that off. Well, that's fine. Can we put something in the way of it? Let's put a door on, just so, Okay, that's what we can do. Do the, yeah. Yeah, we can do that. Like, put this here, and then get one of them windows to put there. Why wouldn't you have one that goes the other direction? That's really stupid. Yeah. There. That way they can get in and out. Or you could put another door there, right? Yeah, we could do that. Yeah, we can do that. Now is that? It's not doing anything that I don't like it to do. Alright. Alright. No, we don't want that much window. That's plenty. Alright. It's a shame you can't put that. I mean, I can move objects on and all that, but just should be able to put that on there. You know? Oh well. Damn, I didn't realize though. Isn't there a smaller version? Oh yeah. But even that. Okay. And then maybe some artwork or something above that. Why can't we turn that around? Damn it. That sucks. You know, that's just silly. Okay, well, what did I actually come over here for? Oh, probably paintings and posters. There's probably something under there. I was trying to get the the community type stuff with the billboards and all that. This stuff, maybe. It might have been what I wanted. Buddy, what are you doing? Are you being silly over there? Oh, you're eating. Okay. You're finally eating your food. Yep, he's finally eating his food. And he finally realized he's not getting any more of mine because I already gave it to him. Does that come in different varieties? Just different colors. Okay, well, I don't think I've seen anything that I need here. Alright, the roof sculptures. Buddy, calm down. Buddy, settle down. Buddy, settle down, please. Hey, settle down. Quit with all your damn noises, please. You really need to stop it. You're making too much noise. Calm down. Calm down, buddy. Hey, you need to calm down. I don't have anything. Stop making that grunting noises. Man, where did the... I think that was in the other game. I really miss like the like community trees with the like round cage looking thing around them, the bars. You know, like the city trees. Where's the clock? Is that a community thing or... Maybe it's under the actual clocks. It shouldn't be, but it might be in the clocks. Either that or it's not counted as a sculpture. That's the problem. You know, they got everything in like all over the place. You know, there's things in here that could be in the sculpture category. There's things over there that could be miscellaneous. There's, you know, it's like, and it'd just be so much simpler if I could just expand this. But no, they don't let us do that. You know what should go out there? Let's do... Is it one of these? Yeah, let's just get, yeah, a coffee place. Buddy, will you stop with your noises? Please. What time is it? It's time for the news. Buddy, stop. Just stop. Buddy, stop with the noise. Stop the noise. This is what I meant, like a tree that's inside of one of these. Maybe you can get a tree and put it inside of there. No, because that's not part of my lot. Okay, well then, I don't know what to tell you. Okay, well it's better than what it was, so I'm happy. It's not just a square box anymore. Now it's a square box with decoration. You know what? It's a news station, right? And this is modern times, right? Yeah. Buddy, can you please stop? Can you please stop them noises? You're making noises that sound like you're freaking dying back there, and all you're doing is begging. We probably don't want to be like right in front of the darn them things, the vans, the news vans. What are we like out of budget for? Okay, we're out of budget for this house. Really? Did I not write it the right way? Oh, I guess that only works if I'm playing the house. Yeah, but you still let me spend their money. I guess we did. Yeah, I know you're unable to do that payment because I'm not giving you the money for a website I'm not using anymore. I didn't really use it to begin with. That's the problem with a website. Unless you're actually using it, it doesn't help anything. So, it's like, oh, I'm paying to have the pride of having a website and having a .com, but it ain't doing me any good. It's like, well, nobody's going there. It's not on anything. It's not gonna, now the thing that I was advertising, I don't even do, so. I'm not gonna pay for a website just for the sake of maybe someday I might do that again. Why is this one got blue glass, but do I have to? Oh, okay. Alright. Mystery solved. Yeah, they might be sharing this building with with a radio station. Star 52. Star FM. I don't know. Whatever. It's WSTR. I'm sure that exists. Just calm. I'm petting you. Just calm. I'm petting you. Okay? You come back here and pet me. No. Oh. Oh. I just want to pet you. Okay? Oh. Hello. Oh. Hello. Oh. Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay, so that's the news building. Fixed up a little bit. Let's see. Oh, that was that thing. That's. Oh, that's where I was building a piece of the dress shop there. And that's YouTube. I don't know. What do I want to do today? well, can't really be playing this house, because... Or, well, we could, but... Maybe they can confront Sylvia about the fact that, you know, the whole wedding is on hold because she had to be an a-hole and keep the cards and letters from her daughter. You know what? What? I think we should put the weather gizmo at the news station. Well, that's not a... Why would... Was that only for doing stuff here anyway? I mean, that only would change the weather in this neighborhood. What? Yeah, let's get in here. What will we put in here? I mean, I think at some point maybe I was doing the snow angels that one day. You know what? I think that's what it was when I was trying to get the snow angel thing or whatever, maybe. And maybe the snow was melted, so I had to come over here and wait for it to snow. Or I needed it for Dana, one of the two. I don't know, but for whatever reason, I've got a weather machine and a couch. But let's bulldoze this lot. And let's go back to the the end. We'll put the weather machine at the news station where the weather is getting forecasted. Makes sense to me. They're not just weather guessers, they make the weather. When we tell you it's gonna snow, it's gonna snow. I don't know if you want that inside or not, but it is. Alright, so that gives me an empty lot in Glamour Brook to build on. This is technically not needing to be where it's at. I'm going to leave that alone, though, because I kind of remind me of that name. So, yeah, we don't have a lot of time tonight. I thought, for those who may have watched last night's episode, my schedule has been up and down at the grocery store lately as far as when I'm doing a morning, when I'm doing a night, when I'm doing a mid. And this week is no different. So, I thought yesterday when I was doing my stream that I was working the morning today. I ended the stream after, only doing a short, like not even a 2-hour one. And I think I was watching something on here a little bit and then fell asleep laying back without actually like getting into bed. Because I sit on my bed to do this. I woke up about 4 something. My 4:30 alarm hadn't gone off yet, well, actually no, it would have been a 5:15 alarm because I thought I was starting at 8 o'clock. But I was gonna because I had gotten up at 4 something, that that would have been my early alarm, because I set one alarm and then okay, that's an alarm, and then I got another 45 or a half hour or an hour till the actual alarm goes off. But I was gonna cancel the first alarm, so I went on my phone to do that, and I'm looking at it and it's like, why does that say Monday? So I looked at my schedule, and today meaning yesterday, Sunday, I was doing the 12:30 shift, not the 8 a.m. So I got to sleep in, but that means that today I'm supposed to do the 8 o'clock shift, except that around 6 o'clock at work, at the grocery store, the power went out for the second time. The first time it went out for less than a minute. Second time it went out for about at least a half hour, which means that I work in the meat department. We got to pull everything from the things that don't have doors and try to get them into the coolers and things that might still be cold. And it turns out we still have a reefer truck that we can put it in that's got its own independent air conditioner. So thankfully it wasn't very full, so we could get a whole lot of stuff in there. Now the power came back on, but we had to have the facility people come out to get the actual refrigeration to blow. The things were all on, the units were all on, and it making noise, but they weren't blowing any cold air. So we still had to pull all the meat in the grocery baskets and put them on the reefer truck. Well, long story short, I ended up staying an hour. So instead of working till 8:30, I worked till 9:30. And then now, because originally it was supposed to be the seafood manager coming in at 7, and then I go in at 8, I asked the store manager, do you want me to come in at 7 just so he's not coming in alone and finding out about all this? So I'm starting at 7. Which means this is not going to go as long as anybody's hoping it's going. So I apologize, but hey, I almost didn't do a stream at all. So whatever we get out of this, we get. I don't know what I want to do with this piece of land, so I'm just going to leave it empty and get out of here. But I'm just kind of skipping around here trying to figure out what I want to do. Should we maybe... Let's pop in here, because if I can send them to work, that'll help. It might still be Sunday. It might still be Sunday. Uh, but we were doing the other stuff with the other people because the people and the judges in here that I'm trying to make judges out of, so they can be wedding officiants, they all had the weekend off. So, oh, it's Tuesday now. Okay, never mind. All right, they're all late for work. Everybody go to work. See, this is. Oh wait, no, I didn't. I didn't do yours. You're not started. You. Oh, we did too. Do that the other day. Damn it. Although maybe it's because maybe you did go to work without me being here, so you're at least up to excellent. Maybe you'll get your promotion. Uh, you were the only one we were waiting on the promotion for too. So, yeah, you go to work. You go to work too, and then you have a different job. Get to work, you rascals. You're gonna be hurry up, get out there. Everybody disappear so you can come back in 15 minutes. All right, 1 second here. I'm going to go get my coffee warmed up really. Well, I still got the fresh pot made, so this won't take long. I'll be right back. So I just had as usual, when I go get coffee, a lot of times I have my brain farts, my brainstorms, or whatever you want to call them, my epiphanies. So with this, we're currently working on our June issue for 2008, because the story takes place in 2008. And it's a wedding issue. And that's why, I'm trying to make judges, because there's no judges in the game to officiate weddings. But I was thinking about, I want to have some, random people get married. There was, the magazine's supposed to do, a contest or something to see, or open up the building for, people to use those catwalks if they want to use those to get married. Either a contest or just letting the public use them, one of the two. But I don't know who I want to get married there. And I was thinking, well, am I going to go to Create a Sim and just make randos or what? But I was thinking, what if I do a project where I keep opening up, just randomly open up these Cupid's corners and kind of jot down who's on there. Who's supposedly single. And then I can, either matchmake them or I can put them on a spinning wheel and, try to, try to matchmake them that way. Oh, well, that's one of... I'm not going to do that. That's one of hers. I'm not... Rico keeps showing up. So Rico must be single. But before we do this... and we can always refresh those in a minute. Especially in this house, because I got a bunch of people here to get their be a real quick way to get access to a bunch of those. But let's get them to come back from work first. Now, if you get your promotion, wait, you have a job too, don't you? Yeah, you need to network with the journalists. You need to practice writing, because you need to songwrite. Oh, no, you don't. That's right, that's because I cloned, Rocky Brewster to make them. Rocky Brewster was already a level 10 writer. That's why they keep getting all the royalties from it. They're getting royalties from Rocky Brewster's books that I wrote. I had her write back in, 7 years ago when I first got the game. Damn it. Well, we're not letting them get a promotion until you get yours, so... That's good. That's average. Well, get in here and file your court documents. And the rest of you, wow. Is that something new? I never noticed that before. She's not maxed out on any of those. I mean, these are them fancy computer things, but... Wow. Interesting. Call your sister and tell her to get home. Because we can't have you both do your stuff simultaneously if you're not both home. Armpit Tasho? Watch out for them armpit Tashos. Where are you going? No, you're not watching the damn debate. Sit your ass back down here at frickin' Oregon. I tell you to do something, you do it my way. Stop doing that. Damn it! You're not going to be in sync with that. Sit down here. Don't make me get out a frickin' strap and strap you down. Great, so you sat there and thought about it for a while and you're still not in sync. Thanks a lot. It's on. It's on, Hope. We gonna debate that. You know what? You come on back here and debate with her. So that's what we'll try to do. We'll try to get through a couple of days here and see if we can't get them. Level 6 is when they officially get into the judge career. That's all I'm really trying to do. Just so that they're officially in the judge career. I think. I don't know if Case Decider is an overachiever or not, but she can judge for herself. Oh, who this? I don't know who you are. Sorry, Felipe. Don't know you. We don't have any refrigerators or anything, so we don't have any sugar for you to borrow. Sorry. Here, you know what? We'll give you a parting gift. Why are we not able to, is this not a dancing thing? Okay. Alright. Let's do what I just said I was going to do. So let's get your Cupid open. Why don't we just start shaving them all? Shaving? Yeah, shave them all. There's probably a limit. Now I'm saving these with the intention of making a list of who's single. These are not necessarily people that my people in this house are going to date. They're simply just get them saved so I can flip through the book here, you know? No, we're not. Dorothy's not included. We're not going to include him. Okay, we'll put her on there for now, but I'm not sure if I want to include her or not. Hiroko. Oh. Interesting. Okay, I think we've already got you, but doesn't hurt to save you again. I cannot save you. I can't even save myself. Cameron Santiago? Where in the world is she? No. No. Well, that's one of mine. You know, I'm starting to think that maybe some of these are not, unless they're all somehow, like, what do they call it, the gurus or whatever, where they're always getting free keys to the new games. Because I know I'm not following some of these people. I know I'm following Deli and Lil Simsy, but I don't know who the hell 12 Mitch 06 is. So, they must be, part of the either the gurus or the Maxis curated people. Okay. Okay, are you happy now? Did you dance enough? Okay. So let's well, you really should have. Well, no, we got him saved. Remember? You can do it on here too. What's on theirs? Wow. Do we have the option for you to watch the paint dry while we're at it? The only problem with that is it doesn't necessarily, I mean, does it or doesn't it? You can't get the last name on there. I could add them to contacts, but that's like, I don't know. Oh, okay. We can have up to 15 saved. Okay, so let's make the thing. Oh, I think that's under. No. Nope. Well, where did we have it? Did we put that? Okay, now I know I had a list of all the Sims in the game that could have been, or at least all the female Sims. That could be potential cover models. Where do they go? This one here? Yeah. Okay. How about we copy this? In here. You sure you want to do that way, or you... No. Let's just get rid of that. Yeah. Okay. And then let's... Made by me. Okay. Young adults. Not young adults. Are we going to do seniors at some point? Maybe. And then that's really... Why'd you call them udders while you're at it? Okay, it's already 117. Yeah. You want to just jot down these names really quick? Well, let's do the obvious ones that I know I made. Helena. Who was the other one? Oh, yeah. Of course, all the judges themselves are single. But, no, everybody in this house is currently single. Signal? Yeah, they're single. Nope. That's not what I was trying to do. Okay, Scarlet. I have no clue. Well, I mean, so she's an adult. Put her in the adults. Okay. Alright, you're an idiot. Well, we'll leave that there for now, just in case I copy from some other list or something, or I come across somebody, or whatever. Just leave that. Okay? Scarlet somebody or other. I don't know if I made her or not. Billy. Billy is a adult. Billy, don't be a hero. Don't be a fool with your life. Gloria's mine. Gloria Downing. The fashion bitch. Jaddy. Jaddy's an adult. I don't know what the hell I'm. I don't know if that's the words to that song or not. Was it Billy or Felix or I don't know what the hell it was. Oscar. Iosafina. But in Latin, Iosafina starts with I. I don't know if that's Latin or not. Kazuhiko. Kazuhiko. Did I spell that correctly? Alrighty. Donald DeChico. Yeah, Donald DeChico. So, if you weren't here a little earlier when I went to go get coffee and came back, we're working on the wedding issue for June. And as part of that, I want to pretend like the magazine is using their building with all them 3 catwalks to offer people to come use those catwalks as their ceremony venue. They're either offering them for rent, or maybe like there's a contest to have it done there, or maybe both. Like maybe they're for rent, but they're gonna offer like a contest for somebody to have theirs paid for. No, we don't need another Gloria. Nimuel, that's different. Dr. Hudson is one of mine. That's Cody's daddy? Yep, that's Cody's daddy. He's Dr. Hudson Polar, not Dr. Hudson. Cody is named Cody Polar because that's Kodak Polaroid. She's our head photographer, head of media, whatever that proper title is. Ingrid Ingram is one of mine. I made her for being on the magazine cover of Arrival. She's on Poison Polish. Yeah, we put her on Poison Polish. She is an adult. Louise Oscar. All right. Nico Polar, that's the mother. Noelle. I might have made her. I think I think I might have randomly made her, and she's living with I'm gonna put her up here with mine, because I think we randomly made her. Lucian is an adult. Yeah, you're an adult. Oh yeah, Sage. So what I want to do is at some point, like, put some of these on a spinning wheel, and I mean, at the very least, the Maxis made ones, and match them up. Ones that I'm pretty sure that I'm not gonna have my Sims get married to. Oh yes, Moshi, the evil one. Maybe I'll take some of these vendor people and start marrying them to each other. I mean, hey, you're pretty much co-workers, even though you may or may not be rivals. Okay, Paulette's one of mine. She's the founder of Shades Cosmetics. That's like Paulette Hughes or Color Palette. Her daughter is Prism. And, do we have a broken thing or is it raining? Why does it sound like something's broken? Alright, well, okay, let's hurry up and, go back into here. Lane is one of mine. He's the anchor man at the news station. Sai is not one of mine. Danielle is one of mine. She works for one of the rival or either works. Well, she's probably working for Poison Polish now. She was working for Blush and Bloom. That's the one that got merged into our magazine, Blush and Bloom. Haley, not. That's Hallie Houghton. That's Hallie Houghton, the sim I made way back in when I was trying to do my PB Sims American Truck Simulator mashup. Like two and a half years ago or something like that. And then I realized that it's not that easy to get just Walbert loads in the game, so I kind of abandoned that for a little while because I was trying to have a story where he had to drive for the Walbert Trucking Company, or the Walbert stuff, and that wasn't exactly. You couldn't just automatically get a load from whatever town you were in from that place. So, You know, it's later on I realized, okay, it takes a whole lot more doing, and even when you got everything right, you still can't always get the load you're trying to get. Kit Royale is one of my fashion designers. She's the one that lives inside the cookie tin / sewing kit. Alright. May. All the way, May? I don't know. Hiroko. Orko? No, Hiroko. Sim Guru. Sophie is one of mine. Jade. I saw her yesterday going into when we were at Honey Pop, showing up to be a either Honey Pop or the other bar we went to, but she's a mixologist. Orion. Okay, we already wrote you down. Lexi's one of mine. And she's the actress from our second cover. She was an actress from the soap opera called Bright Bells, which was about a magazine. Alec. Billy. I think we already wrote down Billy. Carly. She must be from Strangerville or something. Esau. fauna. At some point, I'll want to do like the married couples too, and maybe have somebody get to like renew their vowels. Yeah, they're gonna renew their vowels in case they haven't said A's and O's in a while. Kylie. I'm not sure if she's one of mine or not. I don't know. Stephanie is a maid. When we called for a service maid. And I believe that's Stephanie Foster. Not to be confused with the other Stephanie that is a chef in Brindleton. Rico. Alright, as soon as I finish making this list from what's in the current household here, I'm going to end the episode because I got to get to bed. So, I apologize if that bothers anybody, but... Oh, you can refresh. Simon. Simon Barnes, our current publisher. Charlie Chambers, our former publisher. Technically, Beatrice is single, but I'm not putting them. I'm not putting her on the. Rin. Okay, she's technically married. I don't have her husband made, but she's married. Okay, Addison. Danielle is already on here. Skeletor is love, but not today. Here, let's do that. Fumiko. Sage female. Alright, we're going to leave it off at that. Because I have to work in 5 hours. But hey, we made some progress here. I at least came up with some ideas and stuff. So, there's that. That's the main thing with this series, is I just want to always have, even if I never complete anything, I at least want to keep starting things. Because as long as I keep starting things, it'll never end. Right? Right. I mean, we got to get to 250 and then to 300. You know, we got to keep the episodes coming. I mean, there's only been a few days in this since January that I did not have an episode that day, so you know. So yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't have a bunch of likes, so I don't know if people are actually liking the series, but there sure are a lot of people that are tuning in. So, as long as the people are still tuning in, whether you like or lurk or whatever, you know, I'll still be around. I don't want to be like Captain Sauce and be like guaranteeing that The Sims is not going anywhere and blah blah blah, and then out of nowhere he stops the series and it's gone for good. So, you know, as long as I got something I want to do, we'll be having episodes. That's why, you know, hey, I mixed in the truck game. You know, there might be a day when I'm playing a grocery store game and it has to do with this, or I'm playing clothing simulator and it has to do with this. That's, you know, I mash up my games. Okay, that's how I do things. You know, if I can't do something in The Sims with my characters, I'm gonna play another game where I can do it and pretend my character's doing it. And vice versa. In American Truck Simulator, I can't have my driver get out of the truck and do anything, so, you know. So, anyway, thank you to those who were watching tonight. I mean, currently it's telling me there's 24 of you. At one point, it was might have said 26 or 27. So I'm sorry that I can't keep going tonight, but I have to get to bed. So we at least got a 2-hour episode in. I'm happy with that. So anyway, thank you to those who joined in, whether it's now or if you're watching in the future. Thank you if you've watched any of the other previous episodes or anything on my channel. If you've left any likes on anything on my channel. If you subscribed. None of these things are required. I'm not requiring people do any of that stuff. I'm not, I don't pop up buttons and things that say, like my video and subscribe. Like, I'm not doing that. If you want to do that, it's because you want to do it. So, my goal is not to have a pay channel. My goal is to keep playing the games and do things my way and not let YouTube tell me what to do. So, that's how it's going to be. So, thank you all for joining in. Hope everybody has a good night and a good day. And I hope to see you all in the next one that you join in for, whether it's the next one or not. It'll be your next one. Until then, bye-bye for now.